Rondie here. I'm Rondie. You know it's Rondie. Speaking Inganda. Is that the good shit? Inganda? Inganda. Ganda. A little bit like Ganda. Not too heavy on the click. Why do you click? Why do you make it click? Why is it necessary to? What's the click for? But other click sounds the same?
Yeah.
And this is Tulsa. We speak in Tulsa.
We're speaking Tulsa. Tulsa is an X. It's X something. Tulsa. But the chicken egg, I said Ikanda. It's a Q.
Ikanda.
Yeah.
Ikanda.
Kanda. Yeah.
So why do you have to click? Can you just say Ikanda?
No.
What is the click for?
No.
Is the click different volume, octave? Is it all the same?
I think they're just the same. It's just to be, you get used to it. And for me, it's just normal, you know. You can't.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a click in your dialect.
Yeah. It's there.
We have to address. We're gonna have to address that, because if the click doesn't get louder or like, why is it there? Because now you're forcing us to be clicking for no reason at all.
Click for no reason.
So you can't really write the click ever. The click cannot be written.
You can write it.
How does it?
I can write it, and you go to the next person and tell him to read it. They will click.
So now, are there multiple click in each word? Like,
yeah, some words they've got multiples. Like, what can I say? Can I say geta, meaning to cut. You understand? Cut. Geta or kuma, you understand? Kuma also same as chop.
Chop.
Can you chop that thing?
Can you chop that? Okay.
Or
so how's hello? What's hello?
Hello is sagbona.
Sagbona.
Yeah, sagbona.
Am I doing it good?
Yeah.
Sagbona. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
My name is
Igama Lami Nyingu, and then you say your name. Igama Lami Nyingu Tabani.
Igama Lami Rondie.
Tabani, meaning my name is Tabani.
Okay, Igama Lami Rondie, something like that.
Yeah, Igama. It's a
Igama.
It's a G, yeah. G-A, Igama.
Igama. Igama.
Lami
Nyingu
Tabani. Meaning my name is Tabani.
Igama.
Lami. Me, myself.
Lami.
Yeah, if you're saying me.
Igamo. Yeah. Igamo, like in Jamaica. Igamo.
Okay.
Igamo. So I have to use my Jamaican tongue.
All right.
Igamo. Igamo. Tommy.
Lami.
Yeah. Igamo Lami.
Yeah.
Rondie.
Yeah.
Igamo Lami Rondie.
Yeah.
Igamo Lami Rondie.
Yeah.
So in Jamaica says, Minango Nyamit. That sounds like Minango Nyamit. That means I'm not gonna eat it. Minango Nyamit.
Yeah.
Igamo Lami sounds like Minango Nyamit.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I want to remember that, I associate Igamo Lami to Minango Nyamit. So Minango Nyamit is Igamo Lami.
Okay.
Yeah, so we make a association with our language, with your language, and we could remember. Now my brain can process it.
Yeah.
Because it's Igamo Lami. You see, I can't forget it.
Yeah, you can.
Because Minango Nyamit. So we have to hear the sound and associate with the sound.
Yes.
And make the match. So Igamo Lami Rondie.
Igamo Lami Rondie. Yeah.
Yes. So now I learned my first Tulsa.
Or Zulu. You know the
Zulu.
Yeah, there is Zulu. There is Tulsa.
What's the difference?
Tulsa has got a lot of clicks. Too many clicks. Zulu, like Zulu is more like I'm in Ndebele, but I'm from Zim. I told you, remember? But we speak same language with Zulu. Zulu and Ndebele is the same. The history is that You know King Shaka?
That's my father, by the way.
King Shaka.
I'm not a bastard. He's my father.
Yeah, King Shaka was the Zulu king, ne? So the Zulu king had one of his what do they call him? They call it Induna. You know, you've got an area and then you put someone to be in charge there. So this guy called him Ziligazi. He ran away from Chaga, from KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, and he went with his people to Zimbabwe. That's where he settled. So that's why we Zimbabweans, the Ndebele tribe and the Zulu South African tribes, we speak the same language. I can mix with the Zulus and speak, and you cannot tell I'm not a South African because we speak exactly the same language. My surname Ngube is there in KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. Ndlovu, we've got a surname Ndlovu here and Ndlovu there. All the surnames in KwaZulu-Natal, we've got them in Zim. Because it's just those same people, that same group moved across to Zim. So basically our forefathers, they were here in South Africa. And then they just moved to Zim. So the language itself is not a problem for most of the Zimbabweans when they come here. Language is just one and the same thing. Just those few things, like say, in our language, when we say drink water, we say nata amans. But in Zulu, they say puza, you know, to drink is to puza. We say nata. But if I say nata, a Zulu person can understand me. Also, those same words are also used in Xhosa. In Xhosa also they say nata, amans, same like Ndebele. So our own Ndebele in Zim, it's now somewhere in the middle of Xhosa and Zulu. Right in the middle. We're taking some words this side and some words this side. And we mix. So we are in between Zulu and Xhosa. Right in the middle there. So I can be with the Xhosas, I'm fine. I will understand everything they're talking. I will answer. I can with the Zulu. I will understand everything. And both of these people can understand me when I'm talking. Yeah. It's like that.
Wow, so Jamaicans are people of the world. You have to learn the language to look at these mansions and big houses. People live in lush and nice
places.
In Johannesburg. I just want to learn the language. I just want to keep, getting to learn the culture. This is our home. This is going to Botswana because I find they're more peaceful there. Yeah, and I need a little rest in my bridges.
This is a shopping center, a lot of shops here.
Wow, this is Africa, people.
Yeah.
Wow, see the house, just like in Jamaica, they have the house on the mountains. Africans are very progressive. Look at these beautiful homes. People are saying, oh, be careful in Africa, be careful in New York. They shoot people up every day. You don't have a lot of shootings, like mass shootings here. There's no mass shooting like...
No mass shootings, no nothing. Shootings are there, here and there, you hear it on the news. So it's not, no mass shootings.
Nice homes. Oh, look at the housing scheme over here. Beautiful. I'm gonna buy me a house, bro.
I'm gonna buy one house.
I'm gonna buy it. Well, what I'm doing is I'm trying to team up with different families because I don't want to have ownership all over Africa. It's a waste of money and resources.
Yeah.
So I just build a room on your house, and when I come,
yeah. When I'm going to Zimbabwe, I'll stay with Tabani there.
Yeah.
When I go to South Africa, I'll stay here.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
So I do something called family partnership.
Wow.
I could spend $2,000 US and build a room for myself on your house.
That's nice.
And when I'm retired, I can skip different locations. I think that's how we build a family.
Exactly.
Instead of I invest in you, you invest in me. We're a family.
We're a family.
And I'm breaking down the whole stereotype of this is mine, this is yours. No, that's mine.
Yeah.
And
That's
mine is yours.
Exactly.
So when you go to Jamaica, you have a place to stay.
To stay, yes.
When I come here,
you've got a place to stay.
And my children.
You've got a space to stay.
So we create a network.
Our father had friends in Zimbabwe. They look for contacts.
Yeah.
They found them there. They're like, I'm a son of... then I'm like, oh, I remember.
Yes. And then you make a record of it.
Do you want to come to Zimbabwe? Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
so now I go on this journey, and for my viewers, I tell them, go here and ask for this person.
Okay.
And they'll tell, oh, your friend Rondie. Don't worry, we got you. Stay here for free.
Yeah.
Rondie, build this room for everybody who's coming.
So
This is the Jamaica room. So I'm going to build a Jamaica room, and my other Jamaicans, they're investing, so we could build Jamaica rooms all over. So whoever invests, their family can stay at the Jamaica room. They put $1,000 up, and we get $8,000. We build a Jamaica room in Guguletu, in Cape Town, Good Plush, buy land called the Jamaican land. Then we make a little Jamaica land. We buy together, then we build a house called the Jamaican house. And all the investors' grandchildren get to stay there. As long as you want, because it's not a bunk beds.
Wow.
You have to be Jamaican.
That's a brilliant idea.
So not a bunk beds at the Jamaican house. So all the Jamaicans want to come through says, oh, I'm a friend of Jimmy. We don't deal with friends, with family.
We want family.
So you have to, when you invest, you have to put the people's name down and their pictures. You know? And then now they become a part of Jamaica House. And then there's the Jamaica Room. So anywhere we go, you're part of the network because you made that initial investment. So we don't have to pay for hotels. And it's bunk beds, and it's trusted. It's reputable people, and it's secure. So that's what we plan to do as Jamaicans. Come together and come back home and stay wherever we want. And stay as long as we want. When we get older, we jump from place to place. We want to go to Botswana, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia. So why do we have to own land and own all of it?
This country.
No, we team up with the people and build a room.
Exactly.
This is the Jamaican room. You don't go in here. There's 5 bunk beds in this room. You don't ever open it.
You don't open it.
And now check this. The lock on the Jamaican room door can be activated from Jamaica or New York. It's Wi-Fi. You understand me? There's a code. Only Jamaicans know that code.
Only the Jamaicans know.
Yes.
So when you get there, you must communicate.
Not even the family can go in there. We control the code for this room. You're going to have to break the door down. And we do our Jamaican inspection. This is not your house. The Jamaican room is in here. We take it over. And then the Zimbabweans says, you know, these damn Jamaicans, they came to my house, they gave me money to build a room, and then they seal it up.
And now they seal
it up. And I can't get in the room.
Can't get in there.
No, man, that's what we're going to do. So why are we wasting our time? You see, greed. The planet is so big. You just have to team up with people, barter system. So let's say there's an African house. Or the Zimbabweans, they come together and build a Zim house in Jamaica.
In Jamaica, yes.
Do your own thing.
Exactly.
Build a Zim room. Lock it up.
No, that when I'm leaving for Jamaica, I've got a place.
Yeah, if you come to Montego Bay and I have a house, says Rondie, my family would like to invest in this room. All right, sign a contract. Right? Then you sign a contract now, and then what happens is generations and generations. We have a plaque on the room. The Zimbabweans from this family can stay here. Blah, 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 blah. If your name is on the list, you check in when. And it's a Google Doc. Everything is tracked online. But we have to become a shared culture like Airbnb. And when we start sharing our culture and learning each other's language, that's when we're going to be a family again. So I'm changing the whole dynamics of me, my house. No, your house is my house.
Yes, our house.
Yes, all that needs to happen is that we need to develop a relationship where we trust each other.
Exactly.
You know, so we have to reconstruct our trust among each other. So when I go to Guguletu, I see them, I see how the place looks. I said, when I go back to New York and I have money, I'll help you to fix it up. That couch that I bought is mine. Nobody sits on my couch. That pull-out bed is mine. I'm gonna set up a camera. Nobody's
sit there.
That's the king's chair. I'm just kidding. But the idea is to stop investing in self. Start investing in others that you trust.
Yes.
Pull the money all over the world, because we want to. Instead, if you want to be a world traveler, you're not going to own everything.
No,
Forget paying somebody's hotel. Start Airbnb with your people.
Yes.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for Africans who have Airbnb. To Bunny.
I'm 40 years old.
Kids, family?
Yeah, I've got 3 kids.
3 kids?
Wife, yeah.
What are the ages?
My firstborn is 18 years, second born is 12, and the last born is 5 years old.
So you do Uber?
I do Uber.
In Johannesburg?
In Johannesburg.
How long you been here?
I've been here since 2002, but I started working in restaurants as a waiter, and then only in 2016 April I started doing Uber.
Did you buy your house yet?
Here not yet, but in Zim, yes.
Oh, a nice house?
Yeah, it's a nice house.
Give me your number. Just say your phone number.
My phone number is 073 404 2893.
Can I stay at your house in Zim?
Can you?
Yeah.
Sorry, can
I rent it out when I come to Zimbabwe? Your house?
Oh yes, you can.
Is it done furnished and everything?
It is finished, everything.
I hear in Zim it's peaceful there.
It's very peaceful.
Not a lot of crime.
It's one of the most peaceful countries. I can say that really not a lot of crime. If maybe you can be robbed, you can be robbed. Like, what can I say? Con men. Somebody who can play you around cleverly, and you give your things away or your money away, being tricked around the corner, but no violence, nothing. It's just peaceful and nice. Yes.
Zim. I hear so much about Zim.
Yeah, it's a nice country. Must visit.
So now Johannesburg, how do you like it?
No, Johannesburg. I would say Johannesburg is good. I would say I am here because there are opportunities of living. Since in Zim economically things are not so good these days. We're struggling. Yeah, so chances here are good. We're making a living. We can as well support our families. By the way, one of my kids is back in Zim. She's at school in Zim, and the younger ones are here with me. So I'm making enough to support my kid home, and
I'm proud of you. See, I'm going to give you the proud of you stamp on your head. This is a blessing from Jamaica. We're proud of you, bro. You're a good father. You're a good man.
Thanks,
but
man.
we all coming to stay at your house.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, you're welcome.
So Jamaicans, you have his number.
They can call me, and they get accommodation.
See, now we cut the cost.
Yeah.
We cut the cost. We get people now. Who's at your house? Your sister? Your brother? Who?
It's my sister who stays there.
How many
And
bedrooms
my
is it?
It's a 2-bedroom house.
Yes. We could do a sleeping bag. It's okay.
I can do a sleeping bag.
Yeah, we got our sleeping bag.
Okay.
We want to come home, but we want people I get people's numbers, so the people who watch my YouTube, they call them and make relationships.
And make reservations. Oh,
relationships, and they develop relationship with you,
Okay.
and they have a contact for people that I interview, so
Alright.
they know that they have friends in Africa.
Okay.
So that's what I do. I travel and I meet people and I share contacts. So when
Yes.
we're ready to come home, we feel safe.
Yes.
We know Rondie approved them. Once I put your stamp on your head,
Thanks, man.
approval. But anyway,
Thank you.
Africa is beautiful. Tell me about the crime in Johannesburg. Have you ever been to Cape Town?
Not.
Tell me about the crime. You've been here a while. Tell me about the crime or safety here. What are the rules for safety?
I wouldn't deny crime is a little bit high here in Johannesburg, but the most important thing is to know where you are, and avoid certain places at certain times, and then you'll be okay. Yeah.
There's a rule: you bring one debit card, you leave it somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's just I have different ways because Africa is great, but you have to move a certain way. Like if you're in Jamaica or if you're in New York, everywhere you have to take precautions. So I'm interviewing people to understand safety rules. So what are some of your safety tips?
I would say, as a tourist, especially in Joburg, because I know they would easily pick up that this person is new, this person is not used to the area. So try not to be isolated most of the times. As a tourist, I guess you want to visit those tourist attraction places, or you want to do shopping, be in the shopping center. Don't get out and walk like down the street, which you can see that you are just in the middle of nowhere, or you don't know where you're going, where the streets take you. Try to be where there are lots of people all the time, and don't usually accept any help or ask any help from a stranger, or entertain anyone approaching you with whatever story they're making up. So try not to entertain such people.
It's best, one of my advice to people, when you travel into Africa, it's best to get Skype, and then you get a cheap phone, and your real phone that you have, you forward it to the Skype phone number. So when people call you from the States, you use Skype as a virtual phone. And then you leave your real phone at the Airbnb or the hotel. And sometimes you can make a copy of your passport and your driver's license. You tell the police, look, I don't want to lose my passport. So you know what? Take me back to where I am if you want proof. You know, because it's tough losing your passport. And for me to I keep my passport in my front pocket at all times. Now, I'm not planning to be robbed. But you have to be, I always have someone local with me. When I come here, I'm either in Uber or in my own car. And when I move quick and swift.
That's true. That's really a good move. That's what you should do.
I rent the car from the airport. I go straight back to the airport, and I look in the Google Maps, and I look for safe neighborhoods.
Exactly.
And Africa is not to be afraid of.
No, it's not.
Jamaica is not to be afraid of. New York, anywhere in the world you go, it is your world. It's like a jungle out there everywhere.
Everywhere, you will get all those things.
Right?
All those people.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
So if it's a jungle out there, you just have to know how to move in the jungle. And I'm here to teach my people in Jamaica. These are some of the rules I learned. Don't bring your real phone. Keep it safe because you don't want to lose that. What stadium is this?
This is FNP Stadium. This is the stadium where the World Cup final was played in 2010.
Yes. Johannesburg is beautiful.
This is the stadium. Clean. Nice and clean.
So how far is Soweto?
We're almost there. We're gonna turn there.
It's beautiful, bro. When you think Soweto, you think ghetto and blah 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 blah.
No.
Look at this. This is gorgeous. You know, so if I have a little cheap phone and a copy of my passport, and I keep my wallet with one traveler's check or some cash on me, you don't need credit card because with your cheap phone you can call Uber anywhere. So when if a guy says, "Hey, give me everything," hey bro, I'm gonna keep my hands up. You can go in all my pockets, take it all, bro.
Take whatever.
Take it all, bro. So it's not about. I prepare for anything because I don't know this place. But I make sure, like people like you, now you give us your number, we're going to be calling you. Because I want to go to Zim and I want someone who's, to direct me to other people. So Jamaicans, this right now, this is, wow, I had no idea that Johannesburg was so beautiful.
So nice.
All the roads in Africa is paved nicely. And I'm gonna be driving.
You're gonna enjoy it.
Yes, Man, I'm going to Botswana today, so I'm coming here just for a little bit.
Okay.
Then we're going to change the address to the airport. I'm meeting someone, then I'm coming back by car. I'm driving from Botswana.
Okay.
Come back here, then I'm going to stay. Then she's going to bring me around and show me everywhere.
And then show you everywhere.
And then I'm going to drive all the way back down to Cape Town.
Okay.
The adventure.
So you want to...
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
That would be nice.
Oh, bro. So now we're getting into
Now
Soweto.
we're turning into...
So now
Soweto
these are what
highway.
they call the shacks, or the is that what they call?
No.
Is
These
that
are not the
Soweto
shack.
over there?
This is a proper location, yeah. These are proper houses.
These are proper homes.
Yeah, I think I'll show you some shacks if you want.
Yeah,
If you get a chance down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this. Yeah, man, Africa Road, they're big. Things are moving. People are working. You just have to blend in.
You just have to blend in. As simple as that.
Look at this beautiful. Yes. So what is over here called?
This is I think Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
It's a location. It's part of Soweto because Soweto is so big. It's got lots of divisions like Orlando West, Orlando East, Midlands, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, up to Zone 6.
Mm-hmm.
All that will be Soweto, Midlands, and this part with the stadium is called Nasrec. It's also still part of Soweto. All those.
What's the emergency number for police?
It's 10-111.
10-111.
Yes, you just dial 10-111. As long as you're here, you don't put any code on. Just dial 10-111. It will pick up.
And what are the phone numbers? What kind of phone network works in Cape Town, works in Johannesburg, and works in Botswana? What's the African network on the phone that would work everywhere?
I think the one which has got a better coverage with Botswana as well, it's MTN. MTN, yeah. But when you hear, there are about 3 kind of big networks. CELC, MTN, and Vodacom.
Vodacom.
Yeah.
I think I bought Vodafone. You know what Vodafone is?
Yes.
And it's only South Africa.
It's only South Africa.
So I wasn't advised.
It is made for Vodafone.
Oh my gosh. I come to Johannesburg, I'm like, la da 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 da. Let me call. I said, let me call my friend. No, you're not calling your friend. I was like, what? So things to learn, people. MTN, Vodafone is everywhere.
Yes. The Vodafone is a specific phone made for Vodacom. Vodacom is the network company.
So Vodafone, but it's regional.
Yes.
It's only.
Yes, it's for Vodacom. It's only.
So I come here and it's like, no. That's why it's cheap down there. This is just for there.
Yeah. You are like, no.
I have to pay to learn. Don't.
So we're in Soweto now.
How are we in Soweto?
Deep Kloof.
How is this subway? Is it safe?
Yeah, no, this is safe. This is a bus lane. Bus called Ria Via.
So they have their own bus lane, so there's no traffic that could mess with the bus.
Exactly.
Bus runs on time?
So yeah, the bus is always on time.
Is the bus driver also a security guard? Is this Soweto?
This is Soweto.
Is this what they call ghetto?
Deep Kloof is Soweto. We're in Soweto now.
Yes,
right in Soweto.
I'm in Soweto. I've been to Cape Town and I've been to Guguletu too.
Guguletu, okay.
Guguletu too. It's no joke.
There's no joke there.
Guguletu. I'm in the night driving, coming home to the safer neighborhoods. Stoplight. Gotta keep going. But I've seen the best and I've seen the worst. And the adventure, the strength. I could stay in Guguletu for a whole month. I know how to move
Seriously.
Oh, I love it.
You learned everything there.
Oh man, when I go back to Cape Town, I'm in the baddest slums.
Yeah.
Because when you meet the Rastas and they're playing music and the vibe and the people,
Yeah.
and then I see the children in Soweto and the people in Cape Town in the slums. When you have the right friends and everything,
Yeah.
and you know how to move, it's
are-
like you really get to know the people. And I'm about knowing the people.
Knowing them.
Soweto
Wow.
is my favorite ghetto. You know,
That's your favorite one?
that's my favorite ghetto because I like to film and expose the condition of the people.
Yes.
You have to be, I'm a filmmaker. So
Okay.
you have to be in the dirt.
You have to be
You
right
got
in
to
the
risk
middle
your
of it.
life. So next time I'm going to get a bulletproof vest and a bulletproof helmet. And
And you go right in.
I'm a filmmaker, brother.
Yeah.
So if I want to get the footage, I have to go where it is.
You have to really go right
Yeah,
where
man.
it is. You're right.
So now what I realize is that every time I come near somewhere that's a ghetto, it's dirty. You know, the people,
Yeah.
they don't care about
No.
where to get, they just have a mindset.
Everyone is worried about his or her own business. Yes. Now we right in the middle of Soweto.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
This is what I tell y'all. When you come up in certain places, they don't care no more.
Yeah.
And they walk over the garbage. This is just like Cape Town. See right here? The community just keep walking, doing their thing,
Doing their
and
thing.
there's garbage everywhere.
Yeah.
This is why you ask yourself, some people have order,
Yes.
and some people have disorder. The
That's
condition of the people's mind reflects the environment. And some people try to keep it clean. But this is Soweto in Johannesburg. We hear so much about this place. And this is where Winnie Mandela stayed, right?
Yes.
And when is her burial? Saturday?
I think on Saturday. Today there is her memorial at close to her house.
And you know where her house
in
is?
Orlando Stadium. Yes, but I got there. It's a boomed off area. You can't get closer.
Oh,
The police are just all over.
All right, let's make some calls here. The blocking is because of Winnie Mandela, so you can't go near our home. And how we doing? We're working around it, right? And there's a lot of security. And Saturday is when she's getting buried. Yeah, bro. This ends in the begin the journey of the family. This is our Zimbabwe family. Our first Zim room is going to be at his house. Jamaicans, you stay with him. Yeah, man, we're going to make the link. It's such a pleasure, my lad. So, summarize it. Tell the Jamaican them what we do.
Yeah, thanks, man. The Jamaicans. I met. I'm even wishing I could be in Jamaica. I met such a nice person, a friendly person. We've been together for almost an hour or so, but all was good, all was nice. Thanks a lot.
Give them your number.
Come to Zim. Please come to Zim. Don't fear anything. Zim is the best, nice African country.
Yeah.
Or get hold of me on 073-404-2893. Anytime.
And he's in Johannesburg. You put a 27 before that.
Yeah,
Tell them your email.
27.
Tell them your email.
My email is titoncube@gmail.com. Tito like TITONCUBE@gmail.com.
Respect. Jamaicans,
Thanks,
I made the link for you. Contact him. He's in Johannesburg and he has a house in Zimbabwe. This man will make contact for you so you could stay safe. Give thanks, blessings.
Sure.
Yes.